Hello, I am King Mac, and I'd like to thank you all for watching this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger with some french fries and a nice soft drink. Thank you for watching, and now here is our feature presentation of TTBurger game reviews on YouTube.
Hello my friends, how you all doing today? It's your boy Tony, and welcome to another episode of TTBurger Game Reviews up here. This is my first video of the year 2022, and I apologize for the lack of content lately. Just been really busy with work around the holiday and all that stuff, and some other things going on. But I do apologize here, and the videos are back, and we're going to continue with episode 199, part 1 of 1. That means our next episode after this is episode 200. That's right, we're going to be reaching episode 200 coming up. I have something very special planned. It's going to be a multi-part of a popular video game franchise that I'm going to be reviewing there. And what will it be? All I'm going to tell you is there's going to be something big going on there, so just be on the lookout for that. And I hope you're all enjoying the new year and year 2022 and stuff like that. I hope you guys are being staying safe and warm, because there is a high wind chill, cold weather effect right here for the week or so as it's recording. So everyone just warm up and stuff and just stay as warm as you can because of all the cold weather we got. Now today I want to talk about that cool ass board game we called Rock'em Sock'em Robot, where the red robot and the blue robot just fight each other until they defeat them by knocking their head or everything. And the concept was pretty simple. It's been around for a long time. And the popularity was big there, where they made like different types of Rock'em Sock'em Robot games and everything, of course along with video games and other things. And that leads us to a Rock'em Sock'em Robots game on the PlayStation released in the year 2000. With the popularity of Rock'em Sock'em Robots, we knew that Rock'em Sock'em Robots was going to get a PlayStation game or an Nintendo 64 game or a PC game or whatever. We already had some Game Boy Color games and some handheld games and all that stuff. But who would like to have some 3D fighting Rock'em Sock'em Robots? It's the one-part review. This game was made by Mattel. We have Rock'em Sock'em Robots Arena, released on December 4th, 2000 by Mattel. Now, Rock'em Sock'em Robots Arena is a great idea on paper. Two robots fighting each other. You select the robot and you earn parts to win, upgrading your robot and make them stronger to fight in the tournament more and unlock new characters at the end and stuff. And it's a great concept indeed. But the game suffers from a bad balancing issue and an outdated fighting engine mechanics where you'll be wondering what went wrong here. It's not a terrible game, but the problem's really affected. So let's get started here. When we start the game, we see this very cool opening cutscene with the red and blue robots commenting on the action, and honestly, it looks really cool. But it just gives you the false impression that the rest of the game is as good as the opening cutscene. You pick from one of these cool looking robots here, like there's like 5 of them or so, and then you can unlock one when you beat the game and everything. And they look cool and all, and with the cool looking designs. And then like this, we get into the game here, and it's one-on-one fighting at its finest there, and the one-on-one action looks really cool. And how more can you get here? But the problems do start here, because when you're playing the game, the controls don't work that well. Half the time, the special moves are delayed, and by the time you pull them off, it's too late. And the controls are very stiff, and there's like a 1 second or 1 to 2 second pause between when you hit the button or so. And it'll result in like very bad deaths and everything. It's like a lot of losing the matches and everything, and your opponent will just whoop your ass and stuff. It's not as bad as Rise to Resurrection or Cardinal Sin or Criticom versions, but the execution feels very outdated because of the outdated fighting mechanics and stuff, and it makes the matches tedious and frustrating. There are times where you can refill your health during match and stuff, but it's kind of hard. You gotta like line up perfectly and stuff. And it's very hard to pull out the moves there. Like, your opponent will constantly use special moves on you, and you won't have a chance. You can win and move on, so that it doesn't have that you lose fight like it was with Criticom and Cardinal Sin and the other games or so. but still, it shouldn't be this frustrating. And there's no difficulty selection either to help you. Be sure they got some options where you can mess around with it to try and make the fights a little bit easier. But just it would be nice if there was a difficulty selection. I mean, this is a fighting game. There should be a difficulty selection, and there isn't. And of course, like they got a handful of modes here unlockable, like I mentioned before, but more could have been done with this, making a worthy game of the PlayStation fighting game collection library. And like I said, the graphics look okay. Not the best, but still look okay. Like you got some detailed looking fighters and stuff, and they do get the job done there. And same with the sound. There's no voice setting after the open cutscene, and the voice setting is good. I like the voice setting that's in the open cutscene with red and blue talking and commentating. But it would have been nice if there was some commentary during the matches themselves, because it would have made the voice acting more enjoyable. With not, it just feels like there was no option to add commentary or announcers, so it would have been nice if there was announcers and stuff. The music is upbeat, fits the game really well, I'll give that much. And like I said, this game is not terrible, it's not broken, it's an okay game. It tries its best to be a great game, but the problems hurt the game, like the controls, the limited movements. I mentioned that you have some moves, but the moves feel very limited, so there's really much there. And some it's hard to pull off some of the very powerful moves and stuff. And the opponent AI can do it, making them overpowered there. Just more could have been dealt with, and the problems should have been ironed out. Still a decent game, just proceed with caution here. The final thoughts here: if you want some Rock'em Sock'em robot action, Rock'em Sock'em Robots Arena should not disappoint. And if you want the fighting game action stuff, like some of the games like Zero Divide and all that stuff, but still, game could have been better and more executed and stuff. I'm saying there. Rock'em Sock'em Robots Arena gets a 6 out of 10 for the problems I mentioned. So the game is good, just is okay. Just proceed with caution, is what I'm trying to say there. And that's pretty much all I gotta say for episode 199, part 1 of 1. Next up, we're gonna get to episode 200. Episode number 200, it's on its way, so be on the lookout for that, because there's something big I have planned for that, so be on the lookout for that as well. Now, if you like what you see here, subscribe, like the video, comment down below, join my Discord group, TTBurger Games United, my Facebook group, TTBurger 88 Gamers Group, and my Facebook page, TTBurger 88. And also, if you have any requests or games for me to review, just comment down below, and I'll get to your requests as soon as possible. Which all I gotta say there is Tony, peace now, have a great day, see you all in episode 200. We got some big plan for that, so be on the lookout for that. So all I gotta say, take care everybody. See you all in that big episode called episode 200 of TTBurger Game Reviews. Take care everybody.